And the 7th race of the Marble League Series playoffs is underway. Looks like Jonathan and Eric are our front runners. Eric had a good angle coming into the funnel. He will be leading, followed by Chris, James, Ben, and Zach. That leaves Jonathan, Rudy, and Cooper as the last three. Eric has a pretty substantial lead coming out of the funnel. It looks like, oh yes, James is just now coming out of the funnel. Eric is a good portion ahead. We will see if he can keep the lead. James, Chris, Ben, and Zach are all pretty close to each other. But that is your top 5 right there on the screen. Eric will be coming up to the first main obstacle, the bumps. Traverses through them with ease, right past the little bumpers too. Oh, Chris bounced off one. That will allow Ben to be your new 3rd place. Eric got slowed down by one of the bumpers. That will allow James to close in the gap. And Ben and Chris are not too far behind him. Zach got slowed down, so this is more of a 4 marble race now. But Eric is still your leader coming into the final stretch. James is not that far behind. It's definitely not guaranteed Eric will win with this final obstacle. Pretty slow. Chris or Ben could take the win too, but James will be your winner. Now there's 3 marbles fighting for 2nd. Looks like Chris might be the winner. Chris will be 2nd, Eric 3rd. Ben might not even get 4th. Jonathan will take 4th. Zach in 5th. Ben in 6th. And now Rudy will be 7th and Cooper in 8th. And James was your winner. And we're off. The 8th race of the Marble League Series playoffs is underway. Ben will lead the marbles out of the first mixer-upper. He's the only marble taking the right path in the top 3. He's getting a little hung up here. That'll allow Eric to gain some ground. On to the bouncer. Rudy did miss it, so Rudy will be in last place. But Ben and Zach fighting for the lead up there. Everyone else makes it across. Ben, Zach, Eric, James, Jonathan are your top 5. Ben got a little hung up there, so Zach was a little slow there too, so it looks like Ben will maintain his lead into the next set of bouncers. Ben, Zach, and Eric your top 3. Ben, good performance there. Although I feel like Eric and Zach might have been faster. Eric will shoot right past Ben. Now they're on to the rolling hills. Very treacherous part of the track. It looks like Ben will secure the win. And James will snag 2nd, Eric 3rd, Zach 4th. And Chris barely edges out Cooper. And Jonathan will be 7th. The 9th race of the Marble League Series playoffs is underway. The marbles are making their way through the starting shuffler. Zach will exit it in 1st, followed by Rudy in 2nd. Zach and Rudy taking the right path. These two have a pretty substantial lead over 3rd. That being Cooper, Ben, and James are your top 5. Zach was a little slow there, but this is where the spinner is a big determining factor in who your leader will be. Cooper shoots through the gap, but Rudy will exit it as your leader. Coming in, there's a few little bumpers there, better watch out for them. Now into the air elevator. Rudy's getting a little hung up in there. Looks like a lot of marbles are in hung up. Rudy might come out. No, Cooper will come out as your leader, followed by Jonathan, Zach, and Rudy. Rudy opting for the right side. Cooper and Jonathan coming up to some pillars. Cooper hits one. Jonathan gets bounced off backwards. Not sure how that makes sense, but it happened. Cooper is leading towards the end of this race. He's getting hung up here though, but he will make it through. No one else really that close. Cooper will shoot straight into the finish. Zach and James battling for second. Zach hits one, James hits another, but James will finish second. Zach third. Rudy getting hung up, but will finish fourth. You guys, Eric coming down in fifth. Better be careful. Ben had a run, but he did hit a pillar. Ben will be sixth, and Chris will be your seventh place finisher once he moseys his way down here. Slowly but surely hitting that pillar. Chris hits another pillar and finishes. Cooper is your winner.